YCN High School Basketball Game of the Week. Today, YCN travels to Claremont, New Hampshire, as the Lady Cardinals of Stevens host the Cougars of Kearsarge. The Game of the Week is brought to you by H.R. Clough and Kearsarge Heating, the home energy specialist. Vermonto's Brick Oven Pizza in Claremont, always fresh. Echo Communications, a digitally integrated commercial printer and mailer located in New London, New Hampshire. Kearsarge, free checking that pays, now available at Claremont Savings Bank. And La Valley Building Supplies, for home improvement and construction from concept to completion.
Good evening, I'm Jeremy Stout, joined by Andrew Zerhide, and tonight we have a sensational matchup between a pair of 3-0 teams, the Lady Cougars and the Lady Cardinals of Stevens High School. Andrew, the Cougars like to push the pace, they like to run. Who should we be looking for tonight?
Yeah, absolutely they do. We're going to be keeping an eye on number 21, the freshman Madison Brayshaw. She's really been a force for this Cougar team. A lot of talk about her around the town. Be looking to her to run the offense.
All right, and the Cardinals also coming into it at 3-0. A couple players to look for on their team.
Yeah, we have another freshman, number 33, Alexis Aiken. She is also a guard. She's going to be running a lot of the offense. And senior Amber Duford, she's also a guard. Those two will be running the show for the most part for the Cardinals here tonight.
All right, so we have a pair of 3-0 teams on the YCN Game of the Week. Starting lineup and tip-off after this.
The Game of the Week is brought to you by H.R. Clough and Kearsarge Heating, the home energy specialist. Vermonto's Brick Oven Pizza in Claremont, always fresh. Echo Communications, a digitally integrated commercial printer and mailer located in New London, New Hampshire. Kearsarge, free checking that pays, now available at Claremont Savings Bank. And La Valley Building Supplies, for home improvement and construction from concept to completion.
And now the starting lineup for the Cougars. At forward, sophomore number 3, Megan Roy. At forward, senior number 15, Courtney Loster. At guard, freshman number 21, Madison Brayshaw. At guard, senior number 30, Macy Hansen. And at forward, senior number 32, Debbie Krauscher. Kearsarge is coached by Keith Roberts, assisted by head coaching Stephanie Carpenter and Brittany Purrington. And now, ladies and gentlemen, starting lineup for your Stevens Cardinals. At forward, senior number 2, Catherine Thomason. At guard, freshman number 11, Sydney Miller. At center, junior number 12, Alexis.
There you have the starting lineups for tonight's contest between the Lady Cardinals and Lady Cougars. We are set to get underway. Kearsarge wins the tip. Jeremy Stout, Andrew Zerhide here from Claremont, New Hampshire, where, as we mentioned, both teams coming into it 3-0. Teams doing it a couple different ways. Overtime win for the Cardinals. A couple larger victories for the Cougars, so we'll see what we have in store tonight. Kearsarge in the early going, really moving the ball nicely around, keeping it away from the defense of the Cardinals, and first shot up, no good. That falls out of bounds. Stevens basketball.
The YCN Game of the Week and Saturday YCN Live College Game Day is brought to you by H.R. Clough, the home energy specialist, La Valley Building Supply, and Kearsarge, free checking at Claremont Savings Bank. Thank them for making this coverage possible.
Number 30, Macy Hansen with the foul for the Cougars. Cardinals inbounding it. And another quick foul there by the Cougars. So Kearsarge does like to play a tight full court pressure defense, but they got to be careful and not get into foul trouble and get the early fouls. 2 of them already in the first 50 seconds. Stevens has yet to advance the ball over half court. Nice job there, breaking the press and getting it up to the wide open Alexis Ford. Converts for the first points of the night. Stevens on top 2-0. And then Stevens with the foul before the shot. So Kearsarge ball inbounding under their hoop. This jumper off the inbound pass. Megan Roy, it goes no good, and Cardinals rebound. We won't see Kearsarge picking up the full court defense on missed shots, and there's a nice one from Cameron Cullison, the senior. One of 2 seniors on this Stevens squad, converting there and giving the Cardinals a 4-0 lead in the early going. As Madison Brayshaw goes up for that one, she's fouled. She'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Stay tuned at the end of our telecast for the H.R. Clough Kearsarge Heating turning up the heat player of the game, when we'll pick the top performer in tonight's matchup.
Brayshaw missing the first one. Second one doesn't fall. Cardinals with the rebound. Alexis Aiken pulls down that board, the freshman. And a travel call. Sydney Miller. It's called for the travel. And we're going to have an early timeout on the floor. Kearsarge wants to talk it over. 6:05 to go in the first quarter. Stevens leading 4-0. We'll step aside. You're watching the YCN Game of the Week. Welcome back to the YCN Game of the Week. Jeremy Stout, Andrew Zerhide from Claremont, New Hampshire, where the Cardinals lead 4-0 over the Cougars of Kearsarge in a battle of unbeatens in the early season, just inside 6 minutes to play in the first quarter. Jump shot just inside the three-point line by Roy. Doesn't fall, but Kearsarge gets the rebound and they'll reset. Shot up and good. This one's Caitlin Kleckner. Kearsarge is on the board. They trail 4-2. Nicely done. Broken the press by the Cardinals. Shot is no good. Alexis Aiken isn't able to get it to fall. And here come the Cougars the other way. They will press. They will run fast. Kleckner over to Roy. Swings it over to Brayshaw. Gets it inside. They do move the ball a lot. Got to be careful of sloppy passes as Stevens gets in the passing lane there. Kleckner with the jumper just inside the three-point line. Doesn't get it to fall. Nice rebound by Aiken. A little bit of a slow start here for both squads. Kearsarge not really able to run their offense. They rely on pushing the pace, transition buckets. Haven't had really a lot of opportunities. There's a drive, no good, but a nice rebound by the Cardinals. Tipped around, and Aiken gets it back. She puts it up, no good, and she'll go to the line for 2.
Our replays are brought to you by Kasasa, a catchy word for earning cash. Ask for free Kasasa checking at Claremont Savings Bank. Qualifications and rules apply. See them for details. Member FDIC.
So Alexis Aiken, one of 4 freshmen on the team, one of the 2 starting freshmen. Goes to the line, misses the first. 4-2 our score here, 4:18 to go in the first quarter. Aiken's second is up and good, 5-2. Also see a little full court pressure by the Cardinals. And a turnover there. But they're going to say Emily Mudge was out of bounds when she picked it off. No, it will stay. It will stay Stevens basketball. Stevens basketball. Cross-court pass intercepted by Brayshaw, and she's going to go in all alone, and she gets it to go. Her first points of the night, Madison Brayshaw, a lone freshman on this Cougar squad. Kept alive there on the baseline by Alexis Ford and then thrown away. Brayshaw almost stole it, but it'll stay white basketball. 3:37 to go here in the first quarter. Stevens leading 5-4 over the Cougars.
Yeah, I think Brayshaw thought that Cullison might have pushed her, not necessarily intentionally, but pushed her out of bounds a little bit. Wasn't too happy with that call.
Sydney Miller there with the shot. Gets it to fall. And then stolen away. Ford steals it away and then gives it right back. Almost stolen back away, but Alexis Aiken gets it, and Ford is down, and she is hurt. So 3:01 to go here in the first quarter. Stevens leading 7-4. We'll step aside. YCN Game of the Week. Welcome back to the YCN Game of the Week. Jeremy Stout, Andrew Zerhide on the call. 7-4 our score. Stevens leading. Alexis Aiken at the line.
Tune in to YCN Live College Sports every week. On Saturday at 7 p.m., YCN features college basketball. Middle Tennessee at VCU.
Aiken's second is no good, rebounded by Brayshaw, and then tied up by Aiken, but a little too aggressive on the tie-up. Foul ball on Aiken. That's her first. We'll see that full court pressure on inbounds and dead ball spots there, and Cameron Cullison steals it away. Nicely done. That's her second steal. Very aggressive on that full court. Kind of sits back there in center field and is able to take advantage again of an errant pass. Cardinals trying to get something going. They'll shoot from three, no good. Rebounded by Cougars, and they'll try and push the pace here. Megan Roy. Getting it inside there. Caitlin Prescott not able to convert. Three-point attempt. Kleckner no good, and it'll go back to the Cardinals. Errant pass there. Cullison trying to break the pressure, but Amber Duford wasn't paying attention. Luckily, a break for the Cardinals as Kearsarge can't convert. They'll have to break this press most of all night. Ooh. Stolen away there by Brayshaw. Shot is up, and Cullison with the foul. Brayshaw will go to the line for two.
Stay tuned at the end of today's game for the Ramonto's Brick Oven Pizza Play Pick of the Game. Ramonto's Pizza, always fresh. Yeah, and we talked a little bit pregame, Jeremy, about Brayshaw really being a force on this Kearsarge team. The lone freshman, but she is a starter. And the Kearsarge girls basketball community is really big on her. She's really stood out so far in this young season.
Converts both free throws, gets it to a 1-point game. Stevens leads 7-6, trying to break the press here. And they are able to break it, but then a foul trips up Sydney Miller, and she's down. Brayshaw's second foul, so they can't afford to get Brayshaw in foul trouble. She already has 2 or 6 minutes of the game. Miller's going to have to sit down, and Jenna Pond will come in, the sophomore guard. Our score. Stevens leading inside 2 minutes. Pass is stolen away by Caitlin Kleckner. Kearsarge runs the other way, and they get it stolen away. Stevens basketball. There's a drive by Alexis Aiken, but she is going to be called for travel before the shot. And Aiken steals it away. Shot by Pond, 3-pointers no good. In and out. Prescott with the rebound. Kearsarge, they like to run. Nice defense in the corner there. Aiken. No, excuse me, that's 23, Emily Mudge. Stay Kearsarge basketball as we approach 1 minute to play in the first quarter. 7-6 our score. Prescott inside, and it's good. Megan Roy with the basket. Gives Kearsarge their first lead of the night, 8-7.
Yeah, so far a lot of good defense from both teams, but also some errors, a lot of turnovers, and there's another one.
Aiken with the turnover, and that'll give the ball back to Kearsarge after they got their first lead of the night last possession. Kearsarge breaking the press. 3-point attempt up and no good. Rebound Mudge. And she throws it away, stolen away Megan Roy. Now we have 15 seconds to go, see if Kearsarge holds for the final shot. Pond gets her hand in there, but can't tap it away. Roy for 3. No good, 5 seconds to go. The Stevens have a chance. They're not going to get a shot off as the clock's going to expire. So after 1 quarter of play here in Claremont, New Hampshire, the Cougars lead the Cardinals 8-7. You're watching the YCN Game of the Week.